Right, good evening. I get really, God. Uh, good evening. I am in the kitchen fixing a little snack, and I thought I would come and talk about this. You know, he always come down here. Good Lord, he always does. All right, I'm back. All right, so I want to come and talk about psychic readers and seers and the people that don't really understand. Like, for example, certain things, and I'm hoping that my sound is good. May have to bring my phone over here. Certain things will come through spirit. Like, for example, if somebody is throwing baneful intent at you, you may go to the grocery store and have a complete stranger walk up to you and say something crazy to you. You know, sometimes those are signs of somebody throwing stuff at you. So for me, I am always aware, of that. You have to be aware of that. You have to be aware that certain signs are going to come in sometimes. And the one thing about me is that I try not to kill the messenger. I do. I've been, uh, that's why you have to be careful. You have to really be careful what energy you take in. And a lot of people get confused. A lot of people get, that's the whole point, you know, um, with the confusion. And people get very confused whenever people are slinging around baneful magic out of fear or whatever. And it can affect you. For example, if somebody's slinging stuff at your family, like your children or you, and, all of a sudden, people start acting funny. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just that they act funny. It's typically whenever negative energy, negative spirits start to show themselves, it will be more so a extreme hatred for no reason. That's why a lot of you guys will say, oh God, what is going on? I haven't even done anything to this person. And, for whatever reason, people will throw negative stuff. And you can't just continue to stay asleep on that. I get really frustrated with the whole world with that, you know. Psychic readings are not, readings are not curses, Um, I don't speak curses directly to people. If I'm going to curse somebody, I'm going to do it in a different way. So I'm not Christian and I don't speak curses on people. Typically, if I'm going to put a curse on somebody, which Rarely I do, you know. But when, stop killing the messenger. Stop getting mad at the messenger is all that I ask people, please. It's so frustrating. And crushing this garlic is really, really therapeutic. Oh God, it gets frustrating. And I think that people need to pay attention when somebody tells them that somebody is throwing stuff at them instead of just, I don't know, I'm not gonna cut these. Instead of just thinking people were, playing around or, joking with you. It's not a joke. It's not. Uh, that's just like when you go to one of those old hoodoo ladies and they say, somebody working roots on you, baby. And people will say, ooh. So now that you're aware that somebody is coming from that, even though people's lives will be difficult, they'll have confusion, they'll have headaches, they'll be sick, they'll have all these things going on, but all of a sudden it's the old hoodoo lady's fault that somebody done crossed you. I remember this lady I went to go see in Kansas City. And, the problems that I was having were already manifesting. This lady didn't even know me. So, when I went to her and she told me what the heck it was and told me that she would work on it for me, it was kind of meant for me to work on it myself. The issues that I was having in my life were already there. Why on earth would somebody blame the spiritualist or the witch? This lady was a witch, and she was a very, very good witch too. I don't know if she's still alive though. I've tried to call her and thank her for helping me. She saw everything. She looked like a little Italian lady. Looked like she was mixed with Italian and black or something. Like it was almost like she's a little short lady. And it's so weird. I think that bad people in your life want to be able to get away with the things that they have planned to do to you and take advantage of you. And they seem to, always want to blame the messenger. And it's just crazy, And then also that negative spirit wants you to be confused. Hell, even I get confused sometimes. Just gets really frustrating. It gets really frustrating when people trust the negative spirited, the people that are causing the negative in their life. They tend to trust them more than the people that are trying to actually remove the negative people. It's very frustrating. It really is. And I'm gonna tell you something, even on YouTube, where everybody kind of is given the floor to sometimes miseducate people. Because I had ran across a video, and I think that it is possible, but trust me, no spiritualist would ever have to scam anybody. It doesn't work that way. If they're authentic, they don't have to scam people. But she was saying, oh, those, a lot of these spirit, and you know what? Maybe You know, maybe she was just doing that for advertising so that, I don't know. I think she was against the craft though. And she was basically saying that witches are actually causing the problems in your life, even though the witch doesn't know you. You don't know her, but they'll see you and they'll just curse you so that you have to come to them and pay them. What in the hell is that? That's totally not true. Who in the hell runs their business practices like that? Trust me, I've been doing this for several years. I've had nothing but lost souls come to me and I've helped them. And I've never had to curse them. Like, if you contact me and it's the first time me and you have ever spoken and you already have those issues existing in your life, all of a sudden I caused it and I don't even know you. I swear. And you know what, guys? I've had the weirdest friggin' experiences with the general public. Ooh, I forgot to use this the other night. I have had the weirdest experiences with the general public. I actually had a lady call me one day. This was like 3 years ago. And she was just upset and going off on me. And she was calling from a DC number. This was about, maybe it was about 4 years ago. It was longer than that. And she was telling me that I took her man. What did I do to her man? I said, lady, I don't even know you. I said, I was like, what in the hell? How can I take your man? I don't even know you. I don't know your man. Yes, you did. And it may have been somebody trolling. But whatever the hell it was that was going on, it was real to that lady. And I said, I can assure you, ma'am, that I don't know your man. So obviously I wasn't going to lead her to my website. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm not going to lead you to my website when you contact me. It was just crazy. Like, I think what they want is for you to be confused and upset. God knows I go through it my damn self. People just want you to be confused and upset. One thing about me is that, here's the thing, my so-called selling tactics. Oh God, you don't have to be a salesperson to be a spiritualist. You don't have to be a high pressure salesperson. What good does that energy do? That energy does us no good. When I am speaking to you about your case or any of your situation, I don't create a high pressure environment for people. I do let them know the severity of the situation, in which they already know because it's their situation. But I always am very, very reassuring to people. I don't use fear as a sales tactic. What is the point? I mean, I think that some people, well, I mean, people are typically scared enough if they're dealing with a spiritual situation. I can tell that there's a lot of scared people out there because I had a crazy dream last night. Oh God, it was insane. But I just don't do that. What's the point in being a spiritualist if you're doing things the same way that the freaking church does it? Uh, it's very frustrating. I'm ready to, y'all, I swear to y'all, I am so ready to just, I just want to go just somewhere in a remote location where there's no cell phone towers, there's no internet, you know? I do like to watch my Netflix. I do. I do like to watch my Netflix. So it would be kind of difficult for me, you know what I'm saying? But I think it would teach discipline, you know. But then again, I mean, I don't know. I would trust nature, you know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of people would think, well, I wouldn't want to be out in the middle of nowhere like that because, you know, what if something happens, you know, and you can't dial 911 or something. These days, when you dial 911 anyway, you're going to be on hold for about 10 minutes. So 911 is no longer an emergency hotline anymore. It's more so wait and, you know, go on and grin and bear it and hopefully you be okay. Oh my God. Yeah, it's just very, very, very frustrating. Let me take this onion out. Oh yeah, it's definitely, this is done. Wow. I was baking some apples earlier. I was baking some apples, and you know that's a part of kitchen witchery. It's not just, you know what I'm saying. Like a lot of people think that kitchen witchery is just about cooking something and eating it, which a lot of it is because you can bring a lot of energy to yourself by cooking certain things. Hold on a minute, y'all. But every now and then, I like to do spells in my oven, especially when it comes to money manifestation or healing. And I had a green apple, and I just, you know, I didn't, you know, I put a petition in it, so obviously you're not gonna eat it. But you know, I did that and put it in the oven. And so, you know, for healing and prosperity. So sometimes you can hold on a minute. So anyway, yeah, it just it gets so frustrating. It really does, especially here on YouTube, where there are so many different people with many, many, many different opinions. Okay. And, you know, I try to stay on the straight and narrow with people and keep it straight with people. But, you know, I do not claim to be a demon, nor am I an angel. You can be a reincarnated angel. But if you say you're an angel, that would pretty much mean that you're dead. So I'm definitely very much alive. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, it gets really, really frustrating when you, um, especially when it comes to the readings. I thought about doing some readings tonight, but honestly, you know, I feel like when you do too many readings on your channel, it takes away the value. People don't really appreciate it. People really don't appreciate if you do too many readings. It's like, okay, that's too many. So, you know, right. Here we go. The okay, so I don't know, stop killing the messenger, you know, especially when somebody is trying to help. I know that it's very difficult to trust because everybody's up in arms about the government and all that stuff. It's just I don't know. I when we do a psychic reading, it's not that we're cursing you with that reading. It's not that we are necessarily trying to cause harm to you. That's not what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do a reading for somebody, I'm just letting them know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, really frustrating. I'm definitely trying to work on I'm trying to work on cleaning up my image because I think that there are some people that purposely want to bring out the devil in me. And boy, do they do a lot of crazy stuff to do that. So, I'm not the devil. I can assure you that if I was the devil, I'd be filthy freaking rich right now. The devil, if the devil was walking around this earth, trust me, the devil would be filthy rich. I'm talking about filthy. So, you know, I just don't y'all sometimes get frustrated. You just wish that people knew that you were a good person and that you had their back. If I don't know. I was actually talking to a client of mine like probably about an hour ago. And I think that it's like an onion. You have to peel back the layers. It can be very frustrating. A lot of people get frustrated and they just say, fuck it, I'm done. I can't deal with this anymore. Because a lot of people have misplaced. Oh my God, y'all. I just did a smoke ring that was beautiful. I just did a smoke ring that was beautiful. It's still there too. That is pretty. It's floating. Oh my God. And I didn't even mean to do it. It's just so weird. Wow. That was not a coincidence. Mm, I kind of lost my train of thought as far as what I was talking about. I had the craziest dream last night. It was friggin' insane. It was so much craziness going on in that dream, and I wasn't watching anything on TV. Why are you meowing, kitty? What? You have water, you have food. What is it? It's not like you don't have water and food. Sometimes, you know what? I don't know if she actually did the deed the other night. I don't think she could find another cat. She's still in heat, I think. Mary, where are you? Where's Mary? Did she come upstairs? Yeah. Can you get her out of my room? Because I already know what she's going to do. She's so freaking bad sometimes. Yeah, get her out of there. Cats are a trip, especially when they get to spraying and stuff. And I don't believe in, just spaying or neutering an animal immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them experience life at least once. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of y'all believe in that too? And I don't believe in declawing cats either. So I had the craziest dream though last night. It was all kind of crazy mess going on. I don't know if it was some kind of building or school. And I'm, you know what, maybe I should throw the cards because I've been busy since I got up this morning dealing with other stuff. I hope that that was not a prophetic dream. Because the only thing that I can think of is that it was at a school. Because I kept seeing a cafeteria and everybody was covered in blood. But it was people and they were like very demonic, almost like zombies. Their faces were covered in blood. And like I said, I was a friggin' a superhero in the dream. I was like running around with a team of people, and we were like, just kind of like, I guess trying to fight evil. But it was kind of like it was overwhelming. So helicopters came and just picked us up. But then at the end of the dream, like right afterwards, like it was like like I orbed back to the places. It was really weird. I'm wondering if it was prophetic, yes or no. Usually, when a bunch of crazy stuff starts happening, I can see something evil happening. I swear to God, it's man. And like, that's why I kind of would like to, yes or no, was that dream prophetic spirit guides that I had last night? I hope it wasn't. Please say no. Oh, oh no. It's a yes. There's something bad that's getting ready to happen somewhere. Something bad getting ready to happen. Is it going to be at a school or a building? Yes or no? Is it going to, please say it's not going to be at a school. Yes or no? Oh my goddess. Y'all have no idea what the fuck we go through as seers. I can see something happening. When, spirit guides? When? When is this going to happen? When? Show me the date. Show me the exact date. They gave me a bunch of major arcanas. It may be around September the 2nd. It's kind of up in the air. I can't really see when. I've been kind of like I've been clear today, but maybe I can see it coming. And that's why I need to get a friggin' globe so that I can scry with the globe so that I can so I can see what state it's going to be. It's not going to be in Georgia, but if it were in Georgia, I would have got a different message. I'm tired. I don't feel like grabbing my pendulum and looking. I'm just so tired. You just get tired of it. Yeah, it's definitely something coming at a school. It's going to happen at a school. Another school massacre. I feel like I gotta throw up, y'all. I gotta go. Oh, I can't go yet. Just one more message that they wanted me to give. So right now, currently, there's a live frequency that's playing. I was actually looking at it. And what spirit was telling me is that extremely evil people are messing up the economy. They're blocking out worldwide blessings. They're blocking out health. They are all into murder and pillage and bad. It's all bad, bad, bad. If we all, as a collective consciousness, could be more positive and think more positive, so much stuff wouldn't happen back to back the way that it does. So much stuff wouldn't happen. It would only, it would, if it did happen, it would be rare. What's the name of that? Let me go to it. And so I was listening to it while I was taking a shower about an hour ago. Yeah, it's live still. It's about 145 people watching. That's not enough. Oh, I feel sick. Manifest anything you desire, remove all negative energy. And so I was actually listening to it, and it was actually really, really good. And so, but people are so distrustful. Like they'll say, oh, I'm not going to listen to that. Like a lot of people won't listen to it because they think that somebody's trying to control their mind, but only you control how your mind reacts to meditation frequencies. Only you control that. And let me see what frequency this is. Oh my God. It's people that hate kids, and they do stuff like that because they know that it's a bunch of kids that are gathered up in one spot. I really, really, really hope that I'm wrong. When I make predictions like this, I hope that I'm wrong. I don't want to just be able to say I was right. Like, no. I wish sometimes that I could get on a freaking spaceship and get the hell off of planet Earth. Excuse me, hold on. All right, I'm back. I don't know why it's not coming up. It's weird. I clicked on it, it won't come up. Probably because there's a lot of negative energy in here. Negative people hate my guts. They hate me. They call me stupid. They say that I'm a retard. All right, hold on a minute. Yeah. And it's a beautiful background that they have. This is a great frequency. Let me see what it says, what the description says about it. Um, a lot of times you do want to look at the, actually, what frequency it is. Why does it keep doing? I'm trying to go to the description. So what I'm gonna do, which I think that we should all do our part, but a lot of people get paranoid. They say, well, if I light a vigil candle for that to not happen, what if I attract it to me? I don't think that way. I don't think that way, but I'm thinking that even if I do it alone, I think that I will be lighting a vigil candle to try to stop it. But again, evil has a really, they have a strong intent to create hell on this earth. They do. They have a strong intent to do that, man. Oh my God. You know, there's a reason why people like me get some kind of disability from the government. Shit, we deserve it. All this crazy crap we dealing with. It's not that you're crazy. Just give me a little bit of extra help here, for real. I've had a little bit of downtime the past couple of months because of just everything. The way that my energy and frequencies work is that I cannot get adapted to evil. I can't do it. I can't get adjusted to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not necessarily meant for us to just accept it. And so anyway, negative people, they are screwing up the economy. It's negative people. Negative people are totally in control of the government. In fact, they're constantly trying to use the government against people. So if everybody could just be more positive, I know that God, I just, you know, it's not that I'm suicidal, because I'm not. But it's just that I would kind of like to just be kind of, just to just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it's really it's this world has just imploded. I can't see it. I need a map. I keep saying that I'm gonna get one so I can scribe with a map. I guess I could get my scrying board and maybe possibly look at the first. Maybe I can get the state, the name, the state. Um, and I'm not saying that just so that I can, get people all riled up and go, ooh, she's. Oh, I'm not saying that to get clients. My, you know, my stuff is good. Okay, I'm saying that because it wasn't a dream, it was a nightmare. But I wasn't scared. Actually, I was kind of freaked out though, because I woke up and anytime I wake up out of my sleep and I kind of just have to, and I've had a little bit of headache, a little tiny headache all day. Hold on a minute. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of difficult to guess the state, but the spirit is telling me it's definitely not Georgia and it's not California. I'm seeing a smaller town. Um, and it's definitely not anything gonna happen to anybody that I know or my family, because spirit would tell me, because I swear to the gods that when my cousin got murdered, I said, and this is the God's honest truth, when my cousin got murdered, I could see that something was gonna happen. And you know what? She got murdered the last day of the month. I believe it was April. She got murdered the last day of the month. Because I was thinking, we in the clear. No, it wasn't. It happened the last day of the month. So, but it didn't make me feel better about what happened, but it was it wasn't anything that anybody had done to her. It was, and I got to be honest and keep it real. It was some magic that she was dabbling in, that she was throwing at somebody else, that backfired on her. So I hope my family is not angry at me for saying that, but you throw dark stuff at people, you got to have a good goddamn reason. And it can't be stupid reasons. Anyway, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just wanted to reassure everybody that it's times that I get really angry and cloudy and I don't have clarity. And it is sometimes that I may say crazy stuff, but I can assure you that nothing is going to happen to anybody that I have threatened. Nothing. So, I'm not a threat to anybody. So I think that people think that, or either they get angry at me because of that. But, because I don't have control over that. So, yeah. Anyway, people have went mad. People have. And I can tell that things start getting very chaotic. And I can just about guess whenever something is weird, something weird is about to happen. Something crazy. So the sick ones, they're new. The virus passed over your mom with Jackson could walk. I've never seen, is that World War Z? I may have to look at that. Hey, Feminine Logic. Yeah, I'm actually very, very feminine. I'm sorry. I'm actually very, very familiar with indigo children because I'm one of them. And I think I came in during the crystal era. How old are you? Or what year were you born? I think indigo, crystal, kind of the same thing, very, very, very similar. So yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yeah. Okay, so um it's definitely a huge possibility that you're an indigo child. I'm pretty sure that there was, certain waves of it that came through. I don't know, Christian. I just wish that, now I will tell you this, a lot of these miserable, evil, crazy people, they are being basically, they are being binded by spirit. I will tell you that. A lot of them that, cause a lot of the negativity, and especially the ones that attack good people. You know what I'm saying? Like they are being binded. They are being, to the point where It's almost like, because light comes out of darkness. If you look very closely at the color black or anything dark, there's a shine that comes through it. It's not just dark. So these particular people are definitely like, it's almost like, you know, they can still shine this darkness through the light to cause a lot of this mayhem, and those people are being dealt with. I can tell you that. You know, I can tell you that much. Yeah, because if, you know, when you think about dark energy, and when you look at it, it's still a light in it, which is energy, which is power. A lot of that is, you know, it's not going to be able to be reflected. Um, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, trolls, get out of here. It is not appropriate for you people to be in here. You have no place over here. In fact, a lot of y'all are going to get it for trying to disturb me and people like me. And it ain't my fault. Do better. Do better, hun. Learn a better way of dealing with your fear, is what you're going to have to do. Okay? Learn how to deal with your fears instead of coming in here acting stupid. Please, just stop. We already know that you want to act like you hardcore, and you know, and you just don't care about nobody, and you just, you know, you whatever. You're not impressing me or anybody over here. You're not, you know, you're just not impressing anybody. So just get out of here. No one cares about what you're talking about. People are crazy. They're possessed, is what it is. These people are just possessed. Oh, thank you, goddess. Yeah, they're just possessed, is what it is. They, you know, they ain't got no control over themselves. They have not. And you know what? Every single time I say that I'm not going to respond to evil, because you know what? Your response to evil should be to go to the spirit guides and go to God. Should never respond to him. And people keep reminding me of that, and I keep forgetting. But then, of course, you know, some people will make you lose faith for a little minute, and you just be thinking, what in the hell is going on here? Yeah. So I am no longer dignifying that with a response. Because to be honest with you, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, you can't discredit me as a spiritualist because I have stretch marks on my stomach. They try to discredit me as a spiritualist because I have stretch marks. Get the fuck out of here. God, what idiots. They're just idiots. I swear to God is. I guess maybe flat, you know, really flat stomachs go along with their narrative of flat earth. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's insanity though. I was actually thinking about that earlier. Um, yeah, I can't deal with ignorant people. I really can't. So anyway, this is actually a very peaceful frequency. Anyway, you guys, YouTube is a really can be a really toxic place for indigo children, empaths, and especially being empathic, you have a tendency to, you know what I'm saying, be a mirror of people. Sometimes you can be like a mirror. But a lot of empaths are witches, and like when you send us some negative energy, we're gonna send it back to you. Sorry, nobody has time for that. Nobody walking this earth, no matter what you claim to be, a healer, a indigo child, an empath, none of us have to act like we are saints. We don't have to pretend to be saints. People got that confused. They're always trying to pretend to be a saint. Okay, like Saint Expedite or Saint Santa Morata. You are not that person. You may walk with that saint, but nobody is a saint. Okay, and it irritates me when people. That's another thing. And see, that ain't nothing but narcissistic people, because narcissistic people will judge you for not being perfect when they are far from perfect. And it's absolutely, utterly ridiculous. And I just don't want to deal with them anymore. But I guess as long as I'm on YouTube, because for some reason they are stuck, we have to get her off of YouTube, and they don't even have any power. They're not with the CIA. They're not with the FBI. They're not even with the government. It's just people that are negative. Like, stop it. Just stop. And they're like, well, we're just doing our job, ma'am. Hey, one EQL, we're just doing our job. It's a couple of witches on here that every time I make a prediction, they have to do something fake. Go over there and say that she has long titties. They always got to do something fake. I can tell you the fake is coming. I promise y'all it's coming. Every time I make a prediction, she stole my prediction. Like, really? Oh my God. I swear to God. I cannot. Y'all, I can't. I can't. It's too much fake. It is. It's too much fake. God, it's too much fake. I swear to God. I don't even want to talk about that. Urania. I don't even want to talk about that. I really honestly don't. Of course it was fake. Hold on, y'all. Lord have mercy. I don't. More fake coming. Every time Jamila makes a prediction, it's like, I don't know if you are a seasoned spiritualist, you know, you really probably shouldn't be feeling insecure about Jamila. That's what would make sense to me is, you know, I can't imagine when I get in my 60s, you know, just being on the hot pursuit for years, and you know, you're in your 50s and 60s, and you know, I don't know. You know, hopefully by then I'll be able to set a good example. Okay. You know. Good Lord. Well, you know, honestly, Urania, why are you even still thinking about it? Why are you still thinking about it? Just curious as to why you're still even thinking about it. Nobody's even thinking about that. I know I'm not thinking about it. I ain't thinking about it at all. It's been, honestly, it's been the furthest thing from my mind. I think that this troll is getting ready to start spazzing out. They want me to do more explaining. Hold on, let me text somebody. Somebody needs an exorcism. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've noticed that I've started to have more, I've started to dream more. And that one was, it was very colorful and it was very disturbing. And you know, another thing is that, gosh, you know, I think that after the past couple of days, you know, after the crazy stuff that just crazy people that are, you know, so super duper focused on things that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Troll in the house. Troll in the house. Why are we talking about this over on my main channel? Y'all see this person? They just want to see more of the goddess. They want to see more of the goddess is what the issue is. Want to see the goddess? Here she is. Here's the goddess. Hello. And I definitely don't have a 12-inch. Did you want to see the goddess or something? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Y'all wanted to see the goddess? Well, there she is, and there she goes. What weirdos, I swear to goddess. All right, I've had enough fun, troll. Let's go ahead and block you. Y'all notice how as soon as these trolls came in here, everybody stopped typing? Just nuts. Obsessed. Totally obsessed. I would, you know what? I would hate to be an agent for that kind of evil. I would hate to be an agent. Y'all are agents for that evil. I swear to God, that's why they showed up. They always show up. Well, you know what? Life goes on beyond trolls. I'm sorry. Life goes on. You know, y'all not stopping nothing. That's the whole point of it. You know. All right, that's my cue. I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good week. All right, guys. Blessings. Blessings, y'all. Bye-bye.